Hi, and welcome to this introduction to the Bionic Reading Plugin for Adobe InDesign. My name is Zuri Klaschka, I'm the plugin's developer, and in this video we will take a look at how you can use the plugin to add Bionic Reading to your InDesign documents. We'll cover both the basics as well as some more advanced cases that you may have to look out for in your documents. So, let's get started. Here we have a sample document open in Adobe InDesign. As you can see, the Bionic Reading Plugin panel is already open on the right-hand side of the screen. If you don't see the panel, just open it by going to the Plugins menu and selecting Bionic Reading. Our document also contains some text with several paragraph and character styles applied to it. Additionally, our document also contains sentence numbers with their range displayed at the bottom of the page. These are defined as text variables by the sentence number character style. Admittedly, these sentence numbers don't make the most sense in this document, but it's still a good example to show you how to handle these cases, as they can interfere with the plugin's functionality. Before we can actually start to apply Bionic Reading, we need to look through and prepare our InDesign document. This consists of 3 basic steps. First of all, we need to clear any character style overrides as they are incompatible with our plugin. The second step is to determine where it is necessary to override how Bionic Reading highlights the fixated parts. And thirdly, determining any text variables that need to be ignored. So, going through that step by step, let's first look for any style overrides. You can view the style overrides using the Style Override highlighter button in the paragraph or character style panel. It looks like the only character style overrides affecting our document right now are the page numbers and the main title. The page numbers are basically irrelevant to us in this case anyways, so we can just ignore them. To remove the overrides in the main title, we can just click on it and create a new character style and apply it so that now there are no longer any overrides. Because there was also some custom kerning and therefore some spaces in here, I'll just remove the spaces for now, but depending on your document, you may want to reapply these kinds of things after applying Bionic Reading. Next on our list, we said that we need to determine where we need to customize how Bionic Reading is applied. What I mean by that is that Bionic Reading, the plugin, by default uses bold text to highlight the words. That isn't really an issue in our main text, as we have a regular font weight for that text, and so using bold will work just fine. On the other hand, with things like our title style, our subtitle style, as well as our basic bold character style, these already use bold font, so we will need to override what font weight is used for them. In this case, we might want to use something like extra bold or black for that. The third step on our list is to look for any variables in our document. You can see all your text variables by going to the Type menu, Text Variables, and going to Define, and then you will get a list of all the text variables within your document. In this case, we already discussed that we have these sentence numbers here, and so we will have a first sentence number and also a last sentence number style defined here, which are both running headers based on a character style. I would recommend just going through all these variables in your document and looking for running headers based on a character style and just noting them down to be configured later. Now that we have analyzed and prepared our document, we can actually go ahead and start applying the plugin. First of all, we need to initialize the highlighted character styles within our document. In our Bionic Reading plugin panel, we can click Initialize Bionic Reading to automatically create these character styles. As you can see, this created a new character style group in our character styles panel, which in turn contains new character styles for each of our original ones. Next, we need to set up our ignored styles. So in this document, if you remember, these were the sentence numbers. The reason for this is that the plugin applies Bionic Reading by using a different character style for the fixated letters of your word. This, however, interferes with the way text variables work, meaning we need to exclude these character styles from any Bionic Reading applied to the document. To set this up, go to the Style Overrides tab of the plugin, then choose Set Ignored Styles, select the sentence number style, and then click Save. Now, we can already go for the first round of actually applying Bionic Reading to our document. Select the text frame that contains the story you want to apply Bionic Reading to. In this case, I'll just use this one. And in the Apply tab of the plugin panel, choose Apply Bionic Reading to the selected stories. As you can see, this already worked quite well for our main text. However, as expected, our title and subtitle paragraph styles don't seem to be highlighted. To adjust the style with which Bionic Reading highlights the fixated parts of words, you can once again go to Style Overrides, but this time choose to add a style override. Note that this actually has nothing to do with the style overrides of your InDesign character styles, and instead refers to overriding the way Bionic Reading highlights the fixated parts of your words. Here we can choose to select a specific font weight. In this case we'll use black, and choose to apply it to only specific paragraph styles, in this case subtitle and title. Then we can click Save, and as you can see, this created new character style groups with new character styles for these specific paragraph and character style combinations respectively, that will then get used when applying Bionic Reading. Let's try this. Let's go to Apply. First of all, undo the previous application of Bionic Reading, reapply it, and as you can see, we now actually get some Bionic Reading fixation in these paragraph styles as well. Let's go ahead and do the same for another page. So let's go with this one right here. And as you can see, this actually contains our basic bold character style. So with that, we'll set up a new style override. This time, once again, going for black, but using it for specific character styles, choosing basic bold, and we can actually use the character style one that we created for our heading as well. Click Save. Apply this to the story, and as you can see, everything works as expected. We can now just go ahead and repeat this for the different parts of our document, and yeah, that's basically it. Alright, that's everything you need to know to use the Bionic Reading plugin for Adobe InDesign. To learn more about licensing Bionic Reading for your publishing projects, head over to bionicreading.com and reach out. Thank you for watching, and we're happy to help with any questions you might have. Have a great day.